and welcome. You're watching Business Today TV. I'm Sakshi Patra and this is Market Today, a show where we'll help you understand all the latest cues from the D Street, starting from the benchmark index moves to sectoral action and all the stocks that are buzzing the most in trade. We'll get you expert views to find out what exactly should your strategy be on India's most valued company, that's Reliance Industries. Remember, the stock is now ex-demerger. Jio Financial Services has entered as a new kid on the block right now. How should you be really looking at the entire demerger scenario and what should be your strategy on both of these? We'll continue to discuss all of that. But first up, a quick check as to how the markets are doing at this point in time. Remember, we had a muted, softish start and the Nifty is still hovering about 0.25% higher in trade at 19,885. The Sensex is 125 points higher at 67,225. Let's look at the broader markets, the mid and the small caps as well, that were also trading in tandem with the benchmarks in the early trade, but now small caps are taking the lead, 0.5% higher right now at 11,469. Clearly all-time high levels coming in on the broader market space, 36,949, 950 for the Nifty mid-cap 100 index as well. Let's look at the Nifty bank and also see whether there's any support coming in from this index as well, especially the PSU banks that were the leader of the pack yesterday. So the Nifty bank is inching higher to the day's high, 0.3% higher in trade at 45,829. So definitely strong move coming in. Which are the indices that are supporting this? PSU banks, financial services and the private banks. Let's see if all of the indices are really supporting the move right there. And then let's also look at some of the other sectors. So the PSU banks up by 0.8 odd percent. They've come off the day's high point, but are still holding on to handsome gains. Private banks day's high at 0.35% higher in trade. Financial services, let's look at the Bajaj twins. They must be supporting the markets. Yeah, so day high right now, 0.25% higher in trade. Bajaj Financials, Finance and Bajaj Fins are both up in trade and supporting the index right there. Among the other sectoral indices, barring the losses in the IT pack today and the auto pack, rest of the sectors have all come into the green right now. Especially the FMCG pack is doing well, 0.8% higher. The pharma index is leading today, 1.3% uptick. So Dr. Reddy's and stocks like Divi's Laboratories, Sun Pharma, all of them up in trade right now and helping the index move higher. Healthcare index higher in trade, oil and gas 0.5% uptick for these indices as well. So that's the larger trend. Let's look at the stocks as well as far as the Nifty gainers are concerned. At this hour, you will see a whole host of stocks on the Nifty index as far as the pharma pack is concerned. So Dr. Reddy is clearly the top gainer today, 53.40. ITC, that's the stock that you should watch out for, 486 currently, and the market cap has also crossed 6 lakh crore rupees for the company for the first time. Grasim, Ultratech Cement, the cement majors are on the move today. Let's also look at Cipla, Kotak Mahindra Bank. These are the other movers at this point as far as the market moves are concerned. But let's welcome our guest on the show. Mr. Ashish Maheshwari joins in. He's the director at Blue Ocean Strategic Advisors. Welcome, Mr. Maheshwari, and thank you so much for taking the time out for this discussion. Well, first up, your own thoughts on the markets as we are inching closer to that 20,000 mark on the Nifty. That seems like just a kissing distance away. But I want to understand from you, even if we achieve that today or this week or maybe next week, what happens right then and what should be investor strategy when the markets hit that peak 20,000?
Best part is actually in this market, there's no sellers. If you see FIs are buying, domestic investors are churning their portfolio. They are selling something, but at the same time, good quality mid-cap stock they are buying. And retail is also in no mood to liquidate their position. So when there's too much optimism, there's no reason that market will correct. Apart from that, whenever we see some correction, then again smart money again flows in and they start buying the stock. So in my view, we are going to see sure 20,000 in a day or two, but going forward also I am bullish. In my view, we should not remain bearish on anything because again Q1 numbers are going to be good as far as Indian corporates are concerned, and good quality large cap and mid cap stocks will continue to rule the market.
Okay, understood that. And you know, the stock of the day clearly that we are discussing is Reliance Industries. Of course, Geo Financial Services, the Demerge Financial Services arm of RIL, has seen an implied price of 261.85 per share after that special 1 hour pre-open session we had today. Shares of RIL started trading ex Geo financial services at 25.80 thereabouts. It's right now at 26.15. Uh, your own sense of how should investors be really looking at Reliance Industries right now, and what does this demerger really mean for the existing RIL shareholders?
Yes, this is very important to understand now all these aspects. First of all, this is positive as such for Reliance shareholder because some value unlocking has started. But only my view is that the price which is discovered of Geo Financial Services is quite high because as per company they were expecting that it should be in range of 133 to
Yeah.
135, and this 261 is quite steep if you ask me. And that also this is giving a market cap of Geo Financial to 1 lakh crore, which is exorbitantly high looking at the peer set valuation which are into retail play. In my view, those investors who have got the shares should try to exit once this get listed, because in my view these prices may not sustain.
Okay, so right now JFS has been included in the BSE and the NSE indices, but it's still not a tradable stock. Since when will it be available for trading, and when it does get listed, will the price be on a similar side on 261 and thereabouts, or can we see a fluctuation right there?
So once it gets when it get listed, in my view, it will take at least 2 to 3 months to get this listed because now they need to apply for SEBI permission, etc., which will take time. So minimum 2 months and maximum 3 months is the time horizon in which this share will get listed. But as I was telling, as far as the Reliance industry is concerned, they are going to come out with extraordinary set of numbers in this quarter because their refining margins were quite robust this year. And if I compare last year, combinedly, oil marketing companies have incurred a loss of 15-16,000 crore.
Yeah.
And this year, I'm expecting they'll do 40,000 crore profit. And the major chunk will go to Reliance Industries. So I'm expecting this quarter they may even surprise us upward of 22,000 crore earning in Reliance Industries. So as far as Reliance Industries is concerned, there's always a buy on any decline. We should add in the portfolio. But as far as geofinancial current services is concerned, I think once we get listing opportunity or exit opportunity, we should exit once.
Okay, so ahead of the earnings, Reliance Industries is definitely a buy at these levels as well, in case investors are still looking at an opportunity, positive earnings expected from there. But JFS, you know, exit opportunities should be looked at in case you are already a shareholder of RL and you would have got that one extra share of JFS as promised by the company. Now, but I also wanted to take this discussion a little further to help all our viewers really understand what does the entry of Geo Financial Services really mean in the entire realm of the NBFC space that we have currently. We have the big Bajaj twins, we have several other finance names right here. What will the entry mean for these big bang names?
See, Reliance Jio will be primarily focusing on the digital platform, and on account of the wider reach by their various Jio Store and Jio Mart app, etc., they will try to explore this market, and they will give surely competition to Bajaj Twins and HDFC, L&T, Aditya Birla kind of players who are quite aggressive in this field. But still, in my view, 1 lakh crore kind of market cap. Where you don't have those proven credential or those kind of numbers will be a challenging market cap to maintain. And second thing is, if you see the reach of HDFCs and Bajaj or Axis Bank, etc., is they are vastly penetrated into the retail market. So getting inroads, etc., will take some time, in this particular sector, which is already quite competitive. So this is the reason I'm advising stock. It's a sale at this market cap, because in my view, such market cap is not sustainable.
Okay. Another question that I had was like, when one really enters a Reliance digital store, to buy consumer durables, usually we spot a Bajaj Finance stall right there, helping us get, these products on EMIs. Now, when the company's own Geo Financial Services arm, comes into existence, then will it mean a business loss to all of these existing players? Because RIL would definitely want to favor its own company.
Yeah, that's a point. But only thing is, you just can't throw away competitors. If you even see stores like Chroma, they are having Tata Capital, but at the same time, so many other players are also offering finance. Another thing which has come up is the credit card competition, where your ICICI, IndusInd, Access, IDFC card, they are providing interest-free EMIs for all your white good purchases, etc. So, in a nutshell, if we are just buying this stock on account of FMCG or mobile financing, this is not a cakewalk market in my view, and competition is multifaceted, and it really takes some time to grab those customer base.
Okay, understood that. Since you're positive on the earnings and you do expect that RIL may post strong numbers, in tomorrow's trade, what would you really advise investors to do who may want to take the benefit ahead of earnings? Is it still a buy at 26.15?
See, in my view, is that I'm bullish, first of all, as far as Reliance core business concerned. There's O2C business is doing well. Their refining business doing well. Retail is also picking up. In fact, telecom business will also come out with good set of numbers, because after mobile, even their broadband business